Fire in the hole, let's cook some roast beef. Stay tuned. Hello and welcome once again to my backyard. What I got going on for you today is we're going to make a roast beef sandwich with real roast beef. I'm not trying to say that the other guy's roast beef is not real. I'm sure it's roast beef, but it's not. I can't explain it, but if you look closely at and I'm not saying RB, I'm saying the two letters R and B, as in roast beef. But if you go to RB's and you look at their roast beef, it's got like little holes in it. Something's not right with that stuff. And I read that it comes to the restaurant in a bag of fluid, and they sous vide it for 4 hours before they serve it to you. Anyway, they do slice it up fresh. But this is a real bottom round roast beef, and what we're going to do with this is slather it with some Tsang stir fry oil. That's my binder. That's my go-to binder for everything because it has a beautiful garlic flavor, and that'll help keep the rub on the roast. Let's turn that thing over. I want to get the fat side of it too covered up. The fat is flavor, you know that. You know all about that, right? Then we're going to take some Uncle Steve's competition cow powder. Now if you would like to try some of Uncle Steve's shakes, be a subscriber to my channel, leave a comment on this video, and I'll give one lucky subscriber some Uncle Steve's shake. What do you think about that? Oh man, that's some good stuff. That's a competition cow powder of Uncle Steve's. That's some good stuff. I was kind of saving it for some brisket, but I can't afford brisket. I could barely afford this little roast beef. But I wanted to expose the roast beef controversy in this country. I got to tell you, that roast beef that they're serving up at that place is not good. Not good stuff at all. So I want to get all sides of my roast beef covered with that competition cow powder. And that's got salt and pepper and some other stuff in it. You know, what you need on a roast beef, right? That's what you need on a roast beef. Look how beautiful that looks already. It looks good enough to eat already with just the Uncle Steve's on it. Okay, so you can see I've got that set up for my rotisserie spit. So what's next? Well, we got to get my meat spinning, don't we? Stay tuned. Alright, I got my meat a-spinning. It's coming round the bend, and I ain't seen the roast beef since I don't know. You should never let him sing. Never allow him to sing. Okay? Yeah, got my meat spinning. Gonna cook it till it gets to 125 degrees internal. Then we're gonna slice this puppy up and make the most amazing roast beef sandwich you've ever seen. I'll tell you a little story when I make it. So stay tuned. My roast beef is done. I let it rest a little bit. Now it's time to slice some of it up. Get that first slice off of there. You know it's going to be too cooked, right? So we're going to get that off of there. I'm going to slice it as thin as I can because that's how they used to slice it over at Neba's. The story I wanted to tell you was when I was a young man, a very young man, I used to work at the Ford dealership down in Hollywood. How's that look? Not too shabby, huh? And I used to go down every Friday. I'd get my paycheck and go down to this place called Neba Roast Beef. And they had real roast beef, a real roast beef round they had right in the front of the store. And I would get a Neba roast beef special, which is what I'm going to make today, the roast beef special sandwich. And I'd cash my paycheck, go down there and get a Neba's. And I love that stuff, and it was like my favorite thing to do was Friday at noontime to eat my lunch at Neba's and just chill out with those roast beef sandwiches. They were awesome. Look at the juice in that thing. Oh man, I'm cutting it as thin as I can to make my roast beef sandwich. It's a perfect medium rare, just like I like it. I hope you can see that. Get some of that going right there. Okay. Let me cut off a little bit more than that. Yeah, I think that's enough for a sandwich right there. For an awesome roast beef sandwich. Maybe one more slice. Why not? I can afford it. Let me get that over here where I can handle it. You want to cut it as thin as you can for a sandwich. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. One more. Want to pile that thing high with roast beef. Okay. Yeah. Let me get my bread over here and my condiments. Stay tuned. So anyway, as I was saying, I used to go over to Neba Roast Beef and get this sandwich. And they had a nice onion roll like that one. And I would put some horseradish sauce on the bottom of the onion roll that they had in this restaurant there. Horseradish sauce. And then you'd pile it high with some roast beef. Like this. Nice, rare roast beef, sliced thin as you can get it. And then we'd put some barbecue sauce on there. And the barbecue sauce, I gotta get that string off of there. The barbecue sauce I'm using today is this Georgia Sweet Heat from Duke's. Duke's makes mayonnaise and they make this awesome barbecue sauce. Put some of that on there. And the unique thing about this sandwich was they used to do this. They would take the roast beef sandwich and put a scoop of coleslaw right on top of the sandwich, like that. And that was the Neba roast beef sandwich that I don't know what that was, but it's gone. Anyway, that was the Neba roast beef sandwich that I used to love so much when I was a kid. I say kid, I mean, you know, I was like 21. Anyway, yeah, that's it. Let me get a beer over here and we'll take a taste of this sandwich. Stay tuned. Yeah, I'm running out of room on my thing here. I got my, that's gonna foam up. Got my Frosty Root Boy mug right there. Star of the show. Here's today's beer. I finally quit messing around with those stupid beers. I got me a Lagunitas Super Cluster, a Citra hopped Mega IPA of intergalactic portions. 8% ABV, ABV, and it's gonna foam up, Rob, because I dropped it. Now let's pour that out. Oh yeah, I'm not playing with this one, Rob. No more of that other crap that I've been having. This is an IPA of galactic portions. I don't know what that was, but I got it out of there. Anyway, yeah. How about that, Rob? Let's take a sniff of that, baby. Ah, Citra hops smell like pine forest. What a beautiful beer. Look at the head on that, Rob. Let's quaff the froth off it, Rob. Rob's my drinking buddy. You know Rob, the barbecue pit dog. Let's have a drink, Rob. I hope you got your beer ready. Let's quaff the froth off it. Oh, that is so delicious. After having those crappy beers the last few weeks, I finally got a good one. Lagunitas, what's that called? Super Cluster IPA. Look at this sandwich. You think I can get that in my mouth? I don't know. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna give it my best shot. Look at that thing. Look at the roast beef in there and all that stuff. Let me get a bite of that. Mmm. That's delicious. Let me tell you what. I gotta get a paper towel over here, wipe my face. Mmm. Yeah, babies. That's my video. Oh. Roast beef, baby. Mmm. That's the best. That's my video. You know what I always say? I say if you like this crap, please subscribe. I desperately want another bite, but I have to finish the video. Anyway, if you like this crap, please subscribe. If you don't, go see my new buddy, Dan. Dan's Cooking Outdoors. You'll like what he's doing if you don't like what I'm doing. And yeah, this is one winner of a sandwich right here. Let me tell you what. I love the coleslaw right in the sandwich. I love the horseradish and barbecue sauce. This beats the hell out of anything you get at RB's. Notice I'm saying RB's. I desperately want to finish this sandwich, so I'll see you later, babies. Let me eat. Mmm. Oh, man. That's outstanding. I don't want you to hear me chewing. Okay, we'll see you next week. Next week, we're going to make the real Baconator. You don't want to miss that. All right, we'll see you next week. Bye.